So very good afternoon, dear students. So we'll be discussing about this mock NEET uh, paper. So I've put it under record. So the first questions that you have is in the biology part of it, organisms that fix nitrogen in aquatic habitats are. So is it brown algae, green algae, cyanobacteria, all of these? So organisms that fix nitrogen in aquatic habitat. So the answer for this is cyanobacteria does the job. Okay, so it fixes nitrogen in aquatic habitats. So the next question that we have is which one of the following events do not take place during normal inspiration in human? So which event is not taking place during normal inspiration, that is inhalation of air in humans? Upward and outward movement of ribs and sternum. So this is happening. So contraction of phrenic muscles, that is also happening. Increased intrapulmonary pressure or decreased intrapulmonary pressure. So there is going to be a decrease in intrapulmonary pressure. So increased intrapulmonary pressure is wrong. This happens during exhalation. So third one is the event which is not taking place during normal inspiration. So this process is taking place in exhalation, that is increased intrapulmonary pressure. So third one is the wrong event during normal inspiration. Okay. The number of NADH molecules per glucose molecules taken electron to the electron transport system is. So number of NADH molecules per glucose molecule taking electrons to the electron transport system is how many NADH molecules? So they are taking up electrons to the electron transport system. That is what they have asked. So the 93rd question. So the answer is, so there is going to be 10 NADH molecules per uh, glucose molecule taking electrons to the electron transport system is 10 NADH molecules per glucose. Okay, so totally it is 10 NADH molecules. So 6 from the Krebs cycle, 2 from oxidative carboxylation, 2 from the glycolysis. So total will be 10 NADH molecules. Okay. So incorrect statement from the following regarding conducting part of human respiratory system is. So they have asked us to find out the incorrect statement. Okay. So in this following, so regarding conducting part of human respiratory system is transports the atmospheric air to alveoli. It is correct statement. Clears the air from foreign particles. Yes, it is a correct statement. So these are all happening there. Humidifies and also brings the air to body temperature. That is also a right statement. So initial bronchioles are not separated by or supported by C-shaped cartilaginous ring. This is the wrong statement. So fourth one is incorrect statement. The initial bronchioles are not supported by C-shaped cartilaginous rings is an incorrect statement. Okay. So 95th, identify the correct order of uh, below pictures. So they have asked us to identify the correct order of below pictures. So what are the correct sequence of them? So the first one is it Fucus, second one Porphyra, third one is Dictyota, fourth one is Laminaria, Polysiphonia. This is the first one. So the second option is Polysiphonia. That is also not proper part of it. See, this part, it's very sure they are dichotomously branching Dictyota. E is going to be Porphyra. So Laminaria, Polysiphonia, Fucus, Dictyota, and Porphyra. So the 95th, the correct answer is third one. So this is Laminaria, this is Polysiphonia, and this is Fucus, the algae, and you have Dictyota dichotomously branching, and this is Porphyra. So third one is the correct labeling are there in this particular picture. So chronic respiratory disorder that is going to reduce the respiratory surfaces. So which is a chronic respiratory disorder that reduces the respiratory surface? Is it asthma, bronchitis, emphysema, or pneumonia? So the 96th question, the answer is emphysema. So the chronic respiratory disorder that reduces the respiratory surface is emphysema. So third one is the correct option. So emphysema is the chronic respiratory disorder which reduces the respiratory surface. Okay. So the smoker's lung, you should also be knowing about it. So stirred tank bioreactors have been designed for, what have they been designed for? The stirred tank bioreactors. So they are designed for, is it addition of preservatives to the product, or is it purification of product, ensuring anaerobic conditions in the culture vessel, or availability of oxygen throughout the process? So the stirred tank bioreactors has been designed for availability of oxygen throughout the process. For that purpose itself, we have this stirring process. So the fourth option is correct. 97th, fourth option is correct. So that is what you have to remember about. So the 98th, statement one, atria and ventricles never contract together. Okay. Then statement two, myocardium of atria and ventricles is separated by fibrous skeleton. So the 98 question, both statement one and statement two are correct statements. So myocardium of atria and ventricle is separated by fibrous endoskeleton. Okay. So remember about that part of it. The next question, so both statement one and statement two are correct in this. Which cross yields red, white, and pink flowers variety of dog flower? So which cross is going to yield red, white, and pink flower of variety of dog flower? So that we have to find out. So what cross is going to lead to this? So the 99th part of it. So the heterozygous condition. So RR into RR. So we find this in incomplete dominance, isn't it? So dog flower is snapdragon, so which is representing incomplete dominance. So you get this, the phenotypic and genotypic ratio will be the same, isn't it? So it is going to be 1:2:1. So RR and RR, so red, then there would be RR is pink colored into pink colored. We are going to get red, white, and pink colored in this combination. Okay, so to get uh, the pink colored, so it should be hybrid part of it, incomplete dominance. Small r is white flower, capital R is red flower. So only in this heterozygous combination you can get all these three types of flower. It is almost like F2 generation, that is F1 into F1. So we get that 1:2:1 ratio. So which of the following activity is not related to stomach in adults? So which of the following activity is not related to stomach in adults? Is it digestion of carbohydrates, formation of chyme, formation of chyle, presence of renin in the gastric juice? So which of the following activity is not related to stomach in adults? Okay, digestion of carbohydrates, formation of chyme, formation of chyle, presence of renin in the gastric juice. So here you have to identify the activity which is not related to stomach. Can anyone guess what is the answer part for this 100 question? So the 100 question, the answer is going to be, so the first, third, and fourth statement is not related to stomach in adults. Okay. So first statement, digestion of carbohydrates. Third statement, formation of chyle. Chyle takes place in the intestines. So presence of renin in the gastric juice. So the one, third, and fourth activity is not related to stomach in adults. See, renin will be present in the young infants. So the younger infants or children. So you find this renin content, but not in adults. So one, third, and fourth are activity which are not related to stomach in uh, adults. That is digestion of carbohydrates, formation of chyle, presence of renin in the gastric juice. So the third one is the correct option. So first, third, and fourth statement are not activities related to stomach in adults. Okay, so that part we have to remember about. Naveen, share this link with your friends. Okay, so share this link. I've sent it in the WhatsApp group also. Okay, so I was just discussing about this statement. Which of the following activity is not related to stomach in adults? Digestion of carbohydrates, formation of chyle, presence of renin in the gastric juice. I was just saying to you, the renin is present in the infant condition, not in the adults. So stomach in adults. So you should understand that. So one, third, and fourth one. So they are going to be the activities which are not related to stomach in adults. So third one is the right answer. Okay. Then we were discussing about the 101 question. At metaphase plate, during metaphase 2 of meiosis, there are bivalents, single chromosomes, unpaired duplicated chromosomes, always 23 chromosomes. See, at the metaphase plate, during metaphase 2 of meiosis, so what is the condition that is seen there at this stage? Is it bivalent? See, metaphase 2, they would have already, the sister chromatids would get, see, at the metaphase plate during metaphase 2 of meiosis, there are unpaired duplicated chromosomes. So there are sister chromatids without pair. So the homologous chromosomes are separated. So that is happening during this metaphase, the anaphase 1. So the homologous chromosome moves towards the opposite poles. So unpaired duplicated chromosomes or non-homologous duplicated chromosomes. So third one is the correct answer for this. It gives a complete picture of it. Always 23 chromosomes. It is talking about human cell. So it is unpaired duplicated chromosomes. That is the appropriate answer for this question. Then match the following and find out the correct combination. So duodenum, what shape is it or what it has? Stomach. So uh, then serosa, Gleason's capsule. See, serosa is the outer layer of gastrointestinal tract. So let us just match the correct correct options for this. See, the first one, duodenum, is C-shaped. Okay, duodenum is the C-shaped one. Okay, A is 3, B is J-shaped, stomach is J-shaped, fourth one, 3 and 4 is there. C, serosa, first one, outer layer of gastrointestinal tract. Gleason's capsule, it covers the liver, so hepatic lobules. So D is 2. So the correct answer is the second option. Duodenum is C-shaped, stomach is J-shaped, serosa is the outermost layer of gastrointestinal tract. Gleason's capsule is covering the hepatic lobule. So the second one, the correct option. So the second one is the correct options that you have to remember about. Okay. Then match the following, choose the correct pair. So 103, they have asked it. So it's a very good question, a little outside of the syllabus. See, the santalum is going to be the sandalwood tree. Cuscuta you have studied. Okay. So now you have to match the following, choose the correct pair. So which is the correct pair among them you have to choose. So viscum is also a parasitic plant. Uh, so partial parasite they call it as. So viscum doesn't come under partial parasite. So the 103rd, okay. So we have to choose the correct parasite. So ostorial connection that we have to see. See, viscum is a uh, partial parasite, okay, and it is going to be with only xylem of host stem. So they are partial parasite with only xylem of the host stem. So ostorial connection. So first one is correct. Xanthalum partial with phloem of the host root. So that is the wrong combination. Okay. Then Orobanche, complete parasite it is. So this viscum and Orobanche, we have not studied it in this part, but some additional information if you remember. So Orobanche is complete parasite with xylem and phloem of host root. The ostorial connection is with xylem and phloem of host root. So this Orobanche and viscum, they are correct. But Cuscuta, usually it is the xylem and phloem of host stem. It is not root. So that is why it is wrong. But even Cuscuta is a total parasite. Okay. Santalum is partial parasite with xylem of the host root, not the phloem. So viscum is partial parasite with only xylem of host stem. This is concerned with stem. So this is the right one, and first and third one are right. Second and fourth is wrong. So only first and third is the correct option. So in 103, how many of the following statements are not correct regarding bile salts? So you have to find out the incorrect statements among them. How many of them? So emulsification of lipids is going to take place. Activation of lipases synthesized in the gallbladder. So the bile salts are activation of amylases. So there are the 104. So how many statements are wrong here? So incorrect statements. So two statements are incorrect. So emulsification of lipids is correct. Okay. Uh, so the bile salts are not synthesized in the gallbladder. It is in the liver. Okay. Activation of amylases. So these two statements are wrong. First two statements are correct. So activation of lipases. So 104. Third one is the correct option. So two of the statements, how many of the following statements are not correct regarding bile salts? So two of the statements are not correct. So that is C and D. So third one is the correct option. So which one of the following pairs are wrongly matched? Water hyacinth, it should be offset. Penicillium is conidia. Bryophyllum is leaf, buds are there. It is not sucker. So penicillium and agave are correct. So which of the following pairs are wrongly matched? First and third one. So 105, B is the answer. So first and third one is wrong of them. Water hyacinth should be offset and bryophyllum should be leaf buds. Okay. So only one and third are wrongly matched. So 106, which of the following matches correctly? Factor 2, Hegman factor. Factor 3, so the 106 question, isn't it? So factor 3, prothrombin. Factor 8, antihemophilic factor. Factor 12, thromboplastin. So which of the following matches correctly? It is factor 8, antihemophilic factor. See, these are all factors responsible for the clotting of blood. Okay, so this factor 8, anti-hemophilic factor. So this is the correct option. So matches correctly, whereas all this factor 2, factor 3, factor 12, they are wrong matches. Okay, so this is additional information. This sort of questions are rare, but if they ask you, you should remember. So factor 8, anti-hemophilic factor. So this is the correct factor. Eighth factor is anti-hemophilic factor. Okay, list 1 and list 2 you have for comparison. Hydrilla, it's a submerged aquatic plant. So what do you notice? Astroscleroids, spongy respiratory roots, or is it poorly developed roots, runner, or spongy stem? So what do you notice in case of hydrilla? So they have given the combinations here. So the 107, so hydrilla is poorly developed roots. See, they don't require root for absorption of water because they are already submerged in water. So they have poorly developed roots, hydrilla. Then eichhornia. Okay. So the eichhornia, so they have a spongy stem. So they help in floating. So they have this, eichhornia will be having the spongy stem. Okay. So the petiole is bulbous. So they have aerenchyma. So remember that. So they are floating plants. Eichhornia is nothing but the terror of Bengal. Nymphaea. Nymphaea is the water lilies. Okay. So what do they have? The Nymphaea. So astroscleroids, they are going to have this. Nymphaea has astroscleroids. Jassia. These plants, the stem is floating on water. How they are able to float? It is because of this spongy respiratory roots that they have. Jassia plant, okay, they are having spongy respiratory roots. So the correct match for this is 3512. Hydrilla, they have the poorly developed roots. Eichhornia has spongy stem. Nymphaea has astroscleroids. Jassia has spongy respiratory roots. Okay, so fourth option is correct. The congestion of lungs is one of the main symptoms in. So the congestion of the lungs is one of the main symptoms in myocardial infarction, cardiac arrest, hypotension, heart failure. So what is the congestion is the mucus it would be filled up with. So the congestion of lungs is mainly seen in. So which of these symptoms are responsible for that? Okay. So the heart failure leads to the congestion of the lungs is one of the main symptoms in heart failure. Okay. So black rust of wheat is caused by the black rust of wheat. Okay, stem rust. Is it caused by Alternaria solanae, Ustilago nuda, Puccinia graminis, Xanthomonas vorizae. All of them are fungi. Okay, so probably the black rust of wheat is caused by the 110, isn't it? So 110 is the Ustilago nuda. So black rust. So 109 it is. So it is caused by Puccinia graminis. So all these are the different types of Xanthomonas vorizae. Vorizae means rice. So graminis, Puccinia graminis, it is going to cause rust disease of wheat. Black rust of wheat is caused by Puccinia graminis. So they're all the fungi. So the answer is third one, Puccinia graminis. High threshold substances of renal fluid are absorbed. So the threshold substances of renal fluid are absorbed passively by PCT, actively by PCT. So this is the correct statement, actively by PCT. There is expenditure of energy. So the 110th, so the high threshold substances of renal fluid are absorbed actively by proximal convoluted tubule with the expenditure of ATP. So second one is correct statement. So the 111th, one of the important evolutionary features of the alternation of generation from Thallophyta to Spermatophyta is the gradual elaboration of sporophyte. Sporophyte is very well developed in Spermatophyta. okay, when compared to Thallophyta. So there is a gradual elaboration or evolution of sporophyte. Okay, from gametophytic they have become sporophytic. So dominant will be the sporophytic plant. Even in case of angiosperms, the visible plant is the sporophyte. Gametophyte is reduced to pollen grain and reduced to embryo sac. Female gametophyte is embryo sac. So you can just remember about that. So gradual elaboration of sporophyte. 111B is the answer. So 112, which of the following nitrogenous ways play a role in osmotic gradient of medullary fluid? So they play a role in osmotic gradient differences of it. So is it ammonia, urea, uric acid, all the above? So which plays an important role in osmotic gradient of medullary fluid? It is going to be urea. Okay. So urea is the answer. Of all this nitrogenous waste, urea plays an important role in osmotic gradient of medullary fluid. Which of the following plant hormones stimulates the synthesis of the alpha amylase? Is it abscisic acid, indole acetic acid, ethylene, or gibberellic acid 3? See, it is gibberellic acid 3. So it is going to synthesize, the synthesis of alpha amylase is done by the gibberellic acid 3 hormone. Okay, so GA3, 113th, fourth one is the answer. So 114th, the organ of Corti is a structure located in, where is this organ of Corti structure? Is it in rhizinous membrane, basilar membrane, tectorial membrane, scala vestibuli? See, the organ of Corti is a structure located on the basilar membrane. So 114th, B is the correct answer. 115, choose the correct statements. The separated fragments can be visualized only after DNA, staining DNA with ethidium bromide. That is correct statement. Retrovirus in animals have the ability to transform normal cell into cancerous cell. That is also appropriate. So the plasmids that carry genes, so the plasmids that carry genes to provide resistance to antibiotics are R plasmids. cDNA, mRNA hybrids are made by using reverse transcriptase. See, they have asked to identify the correct statements. All the four statements are correct. Okay, all the four statements are correct. See, some of this, the second and third statements you might be coming across for the first time. Okay, but the cDNA, that is the mRNA hybrids, are made by using reverse transcriptase. That is a known part of it. So all the four statements are correct. Fourth one is the right answer. The large area of the cerebral cortex, the large area of the cerebral cortex, which neither is sensory nor motor is it Broca's area? It is Broca's area is area of speech. Okay, Wernicke's area or association area or somasthetic area. So the large area of cerebral cortex, which is neither sensory nor motor, we call it as association area. So where the cerebral cortex is neither sensory nor motor in function, we call that as association area, and they are large part of cerebral cortex. So you should remember they are a large part of cerebral cortex. So 116th, third one is the right answer. Okay. 117th, an organism with two copies of the same allele is it heterologous for the allele or homologous for the trait? So an organism with two copies of the same allele is homologous for the trait. It is not heterologous. Two copies of the same allele, they have said. It is homologous for the trait. 117th B is the answer. 118th, arthritis is inflammation in bones, muscles, joints, cartilages. It's a very easy question. Arthritis is inflammation in joints. Third one is the correct option. Endomembrane system includes Okay, it includes 4 components: endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi body, lysosomes, and vacuole. So this is from cell biology. So this 119 is also a very easy question. Fourth one is the right answer. Okay. The 120th, if the center of A is an elastic fiber called B, the thin filaments are firmly attached to the C. So you have to find out what is the center of an elastic fiber, A, B, C, respectively. So they have asked us to find out this A, B, C, respectively. If in the center of the isomeric band is an elastic fiber called Z line, the thin filaments are firmly attached to the Z line. So that is find out A, B, C respectively. So isomeric band A is an elastic fiber called Z line. The thin filaments are firmly attached to the Z line. Okay. So I band, Z line, Z line. So 120th is first one is the correct option. Okay. Select the correct statement for the from the following. Biogas is produced by the activity of the aerobic bacteria on animal waste. Okay. Methanobacterium is an aerobic bacterium found in rumen of cattle. Biogas, commonly called gobar gas, is purely methane. Activated sludge sediment in settlement tanks of sewage treatment plant is a rich source of aerobic bacteria. So select the correct statement from the following. So they have given See, the correct statement is fourth one. Activated sludge sediment in settlement tanks of sewage treatment plant is a rich source of aerobacteria. Okay, so methanobacterium and all those, they are a wrong aspect of it. Please go through the contents in the NCERT book. So the activated sludge sediment in settlement tanks of sewage treatment plant is a rich source of bacteria. So that is the answer for 121st. Okay. 122nd, hyposecretion of thyroxine in adults can lead to Graves' disease, tetany, cretinism, myxoedema. So you find the eyeballs will be very large, isn't it? So myxoedema, that is the hyposecretion of thyroxine in adults, can lead to myxoedema. In the cross, R capital small, R capital T small t, and pure red and dwarf. So 25% will be tall with round seeds. Okay, so here you are going to get RRTT. So 25% will be tall with round seeds. All the offspring, see, this is going to be hybrid into homozygous recessive. It is similar to this test cross. Test cross will be 50%. If it is a hybrid, 1:1 ratio, it will come. 25% will be tall with round seeds. All the offsprings will be tall with round seeds. 50% will be tall with round seeds. 75% will be tall with round seeds. So it is going to be the 123rd. First one is the correct option. 25% will be tall with round seed. So you get that 4 option. 1:1 for a dihybrid cross. So the test cross, if you get that ratio, the unknown parent is heterozygous. Here we have the heterozygous parent, which is crossed with a recessive parent. So 25% will be tall with round seeds. So the first one is the correct option. It's a beautifully framed question, this one. Okay, so where your concept of the test cross and what is the ratio of test cross for heterozygous is also there. If it is heterozygous, F1 hybrid is usually heterozygous. If all of them are in the ratio of equal ratio, Here that is 1:1:1:1. So then this is 25% will be tall with round seeds. Okay. 124th question. Choose the incorrect statement. All mammals are monocondylic. All cyclostomes do not possess jaw and paired fins. All reptiles have three-chambered heart. All pisces do not have gills covered by operculum. So incorrect statements we should have. So the 124th. So which are the incorrect statements here? A and C. All mammals are monocondylic. It is wrong. Bicondylar skull we have. Okay, all reptiles have three-chambered heart, but crocodile is having four-chambered heart. So this is also an incorrect statement. So A and C are incorrect statements. So which of the following RNA has the highest molecular weight? So which of the following has the highest molecular weight? Is it tRNA, messenger RNA, or ribosomal RNA? Which of them is having the highest molecular weight? So the messenger RNA will be having the highest molecular weight when compared to all of them. So the messenger RNA has the highest molecular weight. Remember about this aspect of it. So one example of animals having a single opening to the outside that serves both as mouth as well as anuses. So incomplete digestion we are talking about. So octopus belongs to mollusca. Asterias belongs to starfish. Acidia. So then Fasciola hepatica. Fasciola hepatica is the liver fluke. So of this, so one example of animals having a single opening to the outside uh, that serves both as mouth as well as anus is, so the Fasciola hepatica. Okay, of all this, Fasciola hepatica is the right option. Endosperm may completely be consumed by the developing embryo before maturation in. Is it coconut? So, or is it datura, pea and groundnut, castor, pea and groundnut? See, pea and groundnut, they are going to completely consume the endosperm. So they are example for albuminous seeds. Albuminous, they have endosperm. Exalbuminous seeds, okay, they don't have endosperm. So 127th, the answer is C. So that is the third one. All pulsars will not have endosperm. So instead, they'll have a thick cotyledon which nourishes the developing embryo, which has reserve food material also, thick and fleshy cotyledon which has reserve food material. So 128th, so which of the following statements above all the four of Spongilla, leech, dolphin and penguin is correct? So it should be a common one for all the four. Okay. So penguin is homeothermic while the remaining are poikilothermic. So penguin and dolphin is also mammal. So even they'll be homeothermic. So that statement is wrong. All leeches is a freshwater form, which while the remaining marine. So this is a wrong statement. They are ectoparasites. They are not marine forms. Spongilla has special collared cells called choanocytes, not found in the remaining three. So the 128, this statement is true, and it is found only in Spongilla because they belong to poriferans. Okay, all are bilaterally symmetrical. It is wrong. So only third statements is correct, and it is a common statement. So only Spongilla has special colored cells called choanocytes, and they are not found in leech, dolphin, and penguin. They are not found. Okay, the collar cells or choanocytes. So 129, if 30% of an organism's DNA is thymine, so the base pair of thymine is adenine, isn't it? So adenine, if thymine is 30%, adenine is 30%. Okay. So that implies 60% is adenine and thymine. So remaining 40% is cytosine and guanine. So it would be 20% is guanine, 30% is adenine. Both 1 and 2 are correct. 70% is purine. So 129, both 1 and 2 are correct. So 129th, both 1 and 2 are correct. Okay. Find out the incorrect statement from the following. So four statement, one statement is wrong. You have to find out. Epithelia consists of three types of cell junctions: tight junction, adhering junction, gap junction. So gap junction is almost similar to plasmodesmata. Okay. So in all the connective tissues, the cells secrete collagen or elastic fibers except blood. Okay, so most of the cartilages in vertebrate embryos are replaced by bones in adults. That is also true. Neuroglia make up less than one half the volume of neural tissue in our body. So that neuroglia making up less than one half the volume of neural tissue in our body is a wrong statement. So 130th fourth statement is wrong. 131st, substrate level phosphorylation takes place in electron transport system and transition reaction, uh, or is it Krebs cycle and transmission reaction, or is it glycolysis and Krebs cycle, or is it the glycolysis and electron transport system? Phosphorylation is synthesis of ATP, but substrate level phosphorylation, where does it take place? So the answer is glycolysis and Krebs cycle. The substrate level phosphorylation takes place. Synthesis of ATP or GTP, it happens in glycolysis and Krebs cycle. So the breakdown of energy-rich molecules, that happens in electron transport system. That is different. Substrate level phosphorylation, it takes place in glycolysis. They are going to form ATPs and Krebs cycle. Since there are two Krebs cycle, two GTPs, or you can also call it as two ATPs. So glycolysis and Krebs cycle. The bronchioles and fallopian tubes are lined by stratified keratinized squamous epithelium, stratified non-keratinized squamous epithelium, simple squamous epithelium, ciliated epithelium. 132nd ciliated epithelium. D is the correct option. Okay. 133rd, hydrophyte with ribbon-shaped leaves show which type of contrivance for cross-pollination among the following. Is it dichogamy, dicliny? Okay, so hydrophyte with ribbon-shaped leaves, it is Vallisneria. So they produce male and female flowers are separate. Okay, so that you can notice. So what is the type of contrivance for cross-pollination among the following? So the 133rd, dicliny is the contrivance or uh, outbreeding device is dicliny. Okay, so you might not have studied this terms, but you should, I mean, the additional information, you should be having hercogamy, the length of style and the length of stigma, pistil, and the stamens will be different. Heterostyly, dichogamy, two different times the androecium and gynoecium are going to mature. It might be either protandrous or protogynous flower. Okay, dicliny, male and female flowers are separate. Okay, and it is an outbreeding device in case of Vallisneria also. So 134th, the next question, the basal podomere present in the leg of cockroaches, cardo, coxa, tarsus, cape. So the basal podomere present in the leg of cockroaches, coxa it is called as. Okay. So 135th, which of the following combinations are correct for wheat? Wheat belongs to Poaceae family or Graminae. It is monocot. So let us just recollect about them and search for it. Okay. So genus Triticum, Triticum sativum it is. Okay. Family Poaceae or Graminae we also call it as. So that is also correct. Orders Poales, class Monocotyledone. Sapindales is wrong. So fourth one, genus Triticum, family Poaceae, order Poales, class Monocotyledone is the correct answer for 135th. 136th question. Fertilization in humans is practically feasible only if. So they are asking when is it feasible? Only if the ovum and sperms are transported simultaneously to the fallopian tube. Is it going to be practically possible, or the ovums and sperms are transported simultaneously to ampullary isthmic junction of the cervix, or the sperms are transported into cervix within 48 hours of release of ovum in the uterus, or the sperms are transported into vagina just after the release of ovum in fallopian tube. So when is the fertilization in humans is practically possible? So at which of the stages? That is what they have asked here. So the ovums and sperms are transported simultaneously to the fallopian tube. Okay. So then the fertilization of humans is practically possible. 137. Which of the following diagram represents a molecule of simple lipid? Lipids they are asking about. So glycerol it has, and here there are three options and you get the fatty acid. So they have here fatty acid, three options, and glycerol. So glycerol and three options and phosphate. Okay. And fourth one, phosphate, and so three options which are fatty acids. See, the answer is glycerol and three fatty acids through triglycerides. So it is a possibility of that. So this option is correct. So the first one is correct for 137th. Okay, next match the following. So 138, fertilization. So where does it takes place? Isthmus of oviduct, later part of oviduct, cervix, or ampulla of oviduct. So the fertilization takes place in the ampulla of oviduct. Cleavage. Okay, so cleavage is taking place in the isthmus of oviduct. Fertilization is ampulla of oviduct. Cleavage is isthmus of oviduct. Morula. So where are they going to be formed? Later part of oviduct, the mulberry stage is formed. Blastocell. So fourth one, the blastocyst is going to attach to the uterine wall. Parturition, that is giving birth to young one, it is through the cervix. Okay, giving birth to young one is through the cervix. So that also you should remember, parturition or giving birth to young one. So 138, fourth one is correct. One is D, two is A, three is B, fourth is E, fifth is C. Next one, 139. In a type of apomixis known as adventive embryony, embryos develop directly from which of them? Nucellus or integuments, synergids or antipodals in an embryo sac, accessory embryo sacs in the ovule, or is it from zygote? So where are the in a type of apomixis known as adventive embryony, embryos develop directly from the. So the 139th question. So where are they directly developing from? The cells of nucellus or integuments. So 139th. So the first one is correct. The family planning program to attain total reproductive health was initiated in the year. So the family planning part of it, 1951. So 140th is, they should not be asking such type of questions. Anyway, 140th is 1951. C4 acid formed in the mesophyll of cells, it should be. C4 plant, leaf plants during photosynthesis. Is it ovoA malic acid, or is it pyruvic acid, or succinic acid, or fumaric acid? So what is the C4 acid formed in the thing? So 141st, the answer is the oxalo acetic acid to malic acid. So malic acid is formed in the mesophyll of C4 plants during photosynthesis. So 42nd, the transfer of zygote or early embryos up to 8 blastomeres into fallopian tube is zygote or early embryos, okay, gamete intrafallopian transfer, intrauterine transfer, zygote intrafallopian transfer. So 142nd, the third one is the answer, ZIFT, zygote intrafallopian transfers. In a nerium plant consisting of 33 leaves on its stem, 3 leaves at each node, how many nodes and internodes are present respectively? So in a nerium plant, so 3 leaves at each node means, so it will have 10 such nodes. So 10 nodes will be there. And how many internodes are present respectively? Okay. So that is going to be, we have to calculate the uh, 3 leaves at each node and 33 leaves, it is going to be 11. Okay, so 11 nodes are there and 10 internodes are there. Second one is correct. So 143rd is 11 nodes are there and 10 internodes are there. This is a good aspect of it. Okay, so you should use some common sense. So 33 leaves on its stem andre nodes ಅಲ್ಲಿ 11 ನೋಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ನೋಡಲ್ಲೂ ಮೂರ್ ಎಲೆಗಳಿರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, and 10 of them are internodes. So the distance between two nodes is internode. So 11 and 10. If a colorblind marries a woman who is homozygous for color, normal color vision, the probability of their son being colorblind is. See, colorblind man marries a woman who is homozygous for normal color vision. The probability of their son being colorblind is going to be 0. So 144th is first one, 0. Okay. 145th, the basis for the preparation of chromosomal maps, is it dominant and recessive character, or is it mutations, or is it homozygosity, or linkage and recombination? See, the basis for the preparation of chromosomal maps are linkage and recombination. So these are the basis for the preparation of, it is the base for the preparation of chromosomal maps. See, study the pedigree chart of a certain family given below and select the correct conclusion which can be drawn from the character. So they have given 4 options. The female parent is heterozygous. The parents could not have a normal daughter for this character. The trait under study could not be colorblindness. The male parent is homozygous dominant. Okay, so these are all the possibilities. So the carrier females, or they are affected by this. So the trait under study could be colorblindness. So what is the option for this 146th one? So female parent is heterozygous. Okay, so the next generation, so the heterozygous part of it, so they are heterozygous in nature. So 146, the correct answer is first one, the female player parent is heterozygous. Only if they are heterozygous, so these characters could be shown in the next generation. Okay, so study the pedigree chart of a certain family given below and select the correct conclusion which can be drawn from the uh, character, drawn for the character. So the female parent is heterozygous. So that we have to remember, because even in male, they have shown this attribute, females they have shown. So heterozygous nature is there in the female parent. 146th first one is a correct one. 147th, consider the following statements. All enzymes are going to require an additional chemical component called cofactor or coenzyme for their catalytic function. The cofactor for Rubisco is magnesium ion. Which of the statements above is correct? Okay, is or are correct. Only B is correct. The carbon monoxide factor for Rubisco is, or the cofactor for Rubisco is magnesium ion. This is the correct statement. A is a wrong statement. So B only. Second one is the answer. Sugar glider doesn't show adaptive radiation with kangaroo, tiger cat, flying squirrel, both 1 and 2. So sugar glider doesn't show an, so placental mammals and marsupials, we were comparing about that, isn't it? So that they are asking about. So the doesn't show adaptive radiation with flying squirrel. So that is the answer. Doesn't show adaptive radiation with flying squirrel. So 149th question. Selective markers in plasmids are used to identify recombination from non-recombinants. Statement 2. Okay. In genetic engineering, the antibiotics are used as selectable markers. So what is the answer for this? Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct. 150th, which of the following was not explained by Darwin? So which of the following was not explained by Darwin? So arrival of the fittest is wrong. Survival of the fittest, fine. So it was not explained by Darwin as arrival of the fittest. Whereas all the other three he has explained: survival of the fittest, struggle for existence, over reproduction or overproduction it is. So arrival of the fittest is the not explained by Darwin. 151st question. What feature in prokaryotes substitute for the spindle action in eukaryotes? Okay. So is it loop DNA or elongation of plasma membrane? So the elongation of plasma membrane substitutes for the spindle action in eukaryotes. So the elongation of plasma membrane in prokaryotes substitutes for the spindle action in eukaryotes. So second one, 151st. 152nd, mark the incorrect combination regarding origin of various stages of human evolution. Dryopithecus 15 million years ago, Homo erectus in 1891. This is wrong. So 152nd B is the wrong statement. Incorrect combination is Homo erectus 1891. Mixotrophic nutrition occur in Paramecium, Euglena, Plasmodium amoeba. The answer is Euglena. So 153rd, the answer is B. See, Euglena, in presence of sunlight, they undergo photosynthesis, they are autotrophs. In absence of sunlight, they are heterotrophs, they are predators. Okay, they feed on other small organisms. So mixotrophic nutrition occurs in euglenoids, especially Euglena. 154th, which of the following set of disease is caused by bacteria? See, tuberculosis, Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Tetanus is uh, typhoid and typhus fever. Herpes and influenza, viral diseases. Kala Azar is going to be the protozoan disease. Smallpox is viral. Okay, so the better option is 154th. A is the better option. So A is the right answer. Both of them are caused by this bacteria, tuberculosis and tetanus. Bacteria that they get their energy by fermentation and from whom oxygen is lethal are called. See, bacteria get their energy by fermentation and for whom oxygen is lethal are called anaerobic or obligate anaerobes it should be. So 155th, the answer is B. Obligate means compulsory anaerobes. 156th question is match the following. So benign tumor, contact inhibition, then malignant tumor. See, benign tumor is non-invading. A is 2. So we have to see where it comes. Okay, contact inhibition. Okay, contact inhibition, you find it in normal cells. So B is 3, A is 2, B is 3. So second one is the correct answer. So 156th, B is the correct answer. Malignant tumor is metastasis. They spread throughout the body. So second, third, first. So second one is the answer for this match the following. Identify the set which has all organism used in biological control of pests. So which of them is having all the organisms which are used in biological control of pests or biocontrol of pests? The answer is Trichoderma, Nucleo, polyhedrovirus, Bacillus thuringiensis, lady bird. So which of this set has all organisms used in biocontrol of pests? This first one is the correct answer. They are used for the used in biological control of pests. Trichoderma, nucleopolyhedrovirus, Bacillus thuringiensis, lady bird, or that is what it is. So first one. Iserdale is developed by a cross between, so 158, Iserdale is developed by a cross between Jack and Mare, Stallion and Janet, Sahiwal and Nageri, Bicaneri Eve and Marino Ram. So Iserdale is developed by, remember this, they might ask you, improvement of crop and animals. So Bicaneri Eve and Marino Ram. So Iserdale. So 158 is fourth one. Select the mismatch. Cycassus dioecious, they have male and female plants separately. Salvinia is heterosporous, they produce two types of spores. Equisetum is homosporous, Pinus is dioecious. Okay, so here 159th. So mismatch. Pinus is not dioecious, it is monoecious. They have both male and female cones in the same plant, Pinus. So Pinus is monoecious. So the mismatch is in Pinus. So which of the following statements is incorrect with regards to multiple ovulation and embryo transfer? That is what MOT is about, isn't it? So which of the following statement is incorrect? See, MOT is demonstrated for cow, sheep, mare, buffaloes, etc. Yes, it is done. It is used to increase herd size in short time. Yes, it is done for that. The fertilized eggs are recovered non-surgically and transferred to genetic mother. Okay, so this is wrong. So which of the following statement is wrong? The fertilized eggs are recovered non-surgically and transferred to genetic mother. That is wrong. In this method, a cow is administered hormones with FSH-like activity. That is correct. So the third statement is incorrect statement for multiple ovulation and embryo transfer. Which of the following should not be associated with electron transport system? Is it movement of protons in the thylakoid space, absorption of solar energy, cytochromes, or is it formation of ATP? So which of the following should not be associated with electron transport system? So 161st, absorption of solar energy should not be associated with electron transport system. It is phosphorylation, not photophosphorylation. Okay, so absorption of solar energy should not be associated with ETS. Human insulin is being commercially produced from a transgenic species of Escherichia coli. 162nd, first one is the answer, Escherichia coli. Which one is correct about Atlas 66? It has high protein donor. It has been used as a donor for improving cultivated variety. Both 1 and 2. Fourth one, none of this. So 163rd, the answer is both 1 and 2. Next one, 164. The Sabin vaccinus. The Sabin vaccinus IPV, MMR, BCG, OPV. The answer for Sabin vaccine is OPV. See, the polymerase chain reaction quickly amplifies the small samples of DNA. That is correct. It is involved in production of transgenic organisms. It is used to make literally billion of copies in only a few hours. Starts with one gene-sized piece of RNA. So which of them is the correct statements here? So the 165th, so first and third statement are correct. So involved in production of transgenic organism is wrong. Starts with one gene size piece of RNA is wrong. So first and third is correct. Okay. 1 and 3 is correct. So fourth one is the right option. So 165th, fourth one is the right option. So 166th. Some species regulate, but only over a limited range of environmental conditions are example of regulation, conformers, partial regulators, partial conformers. So what is the answer? It is partial regulators. So they regulate, but only over a limited period of environmental conditions. So the partial regulators they are. 166th is partial regulators. So 167th, read the following statements and select the right option having both correct statements. Z scheme of light reaction is takes place in presence of photosystem 1 only. Only PS1 is functional in cyclic photophosphorylation. Okay. Cyclic photophosphorylation results in synthesis of ATP and NADPH. Stroma lamellae lack PS2 as well as NADP reductase. So this is right. Fourth one is right. Second one is right. Only PS1 is functional in cyclic photophosphorylation. Fourth one is right. So second and fourth are right. A is the answer. 167th A is the answer. See, Z scheme, it takes place in PS2, 680, isn't it? So only 2 and 4 are correct. First one is correct. Only 2 and 4 statement are correct. Standing crop is measured as the mass of living organisms in a unit area, number of organisms in a unit area, energy of organism in a unit area, both 1 and 2. So the definition is both 1 and 2, mass of living organisms in a unit area and number of organisms in a unit area, that is called as standing crop. So 168D is the answer, both 1 and 2. 169th, find out the false statements from the following. Breeding of crops with high levels of minerals, vitamins, and proteins called as biofortification. That is right. The antibiotic penicillin was discovered by Fleming, not Waxman. Second one is incorrect statement. Okay. So germ plasm collection is the entire collection having all the diverse allele for genes in given crop. That is right. The fungi which cause disease in insects are known as insecticidal fungi. Heterotrophic bacteria. Heterotrophic bacteria. Second, fourth statement is wrong. Okay, second statement is wrong. Fourth statement is wrong. Fifth one, heterotrophic bacteria. That is correct. Sixth one, another name for ectomycorrhizal is vesicular arbuscular mycorrhizal fungus. It is wrong. Free living anaerobic nitrogen fixing bacteria. Anaerobic nitrogen fixing bacteria. Free living, it is given, that is wrong. So second, fourth, sixth, and seventh are wrong. So second choice is the correct one. So 169, second choice is the correct one. For many taxonomic groups, species inventories are more complete in tropical region, temperate region, Arctic region, or Antarctic region. It is in the temperate region, the species inventories are more complete. So for many taxonomic groups, species inventories are more complete in temperate region. Casparian strips affects mineral but not water movement. Water and mineral movements into vascular cylinder. Water but not mineral movements. Neither the flow of minerals into plants. Flow of minerals, neither the flow of water or the flow of minerals in plants. What does this Casparian strip in endodermis affect? So the 171st, the answer is water and mineral movements into vascular cylinder is affected by the Casparian strips. Large ecosystem is called, so the large ecosystem is called as biome. Which statements are correct? Degeneracy of code is related to a third member of codon. Single codon codes for more than one amino acid. Uh, which statements are correct? See, A is correct, B is not correct. In codon, first two bases are more specific. In codon's third base is Hubel. E code is universal. So this is the properties of codons, genetic codons. So they have given it here. So you have to identify the correct statements for this 173rd. See, A, C, D, and E are correct statements. Single codon codes for more than one amino acid, that is wrong. More than one codon codes for one amino acid, that is fine. Single codon, single amino acid, not more than one amino acid. So B is a wrong statement, whereas A, C, D, and E are correct. So fourth option is correct in case of 173rd. Okay, 174th. An example of sexual deceit is bees and orchid flower. Pseudocopulation I had discussed about. So bees and orchid flower, 174th, very easy question. Vascular bundles in motocotyledons are considered close because cambium is absent. Fourth one, 175th again, fourth one is the answer. Cambium is absent. 176th, the correct unit of productivity. The correct unit of productivity is kilocalorie per meter square per year. Okay, so kilocalories per meter square per year. So this is the correct unit of productivity. 176th is third one is the correct unit of productivity. So the net primary productivity, then gross primary productivity, we were discussing about that. So the unit is slipping of chiasmata towards the end of bivalent. So slipping of chiasmata towards the end of bivalent is called terminalization, diakinesis, interkinesis, heteropyknosis. Okay. So where do you find this chiasmata towards the end of bivalent? So 177th, it is called terminalization, first one. Okay, 178th, the graph shows two types of population growth curves. A is exponential and B is logistic. Which one of the following growth model considered as more realistic one? Is it the A curve or B logistic? See, B is considered to be more realistic curve. Okay. Second one, B, 178. B is the answer. Second one, B is the answer. Identify the parts correctly in the picture. I think sir had shown you that where the outermost layer is pericarp, the fruit wall, it is fused with the seed coat. So pericarp, that is D. Then you had the labeling of radical towards this end, that is radical C, or third one. Then plumule towards this region, it is plumule, that is the second one. Endosperm, this part is the endosperm, first one. Okay, so the first answer is a correct one: endosperm, plumule, radical, and pericarp. So towards the upper region it is the plumule, towards the lower region the radical, protected by coleorhiza, plumule protected by coleoptile. So the fruit wall, we call it as pericarp, ovary wall we call it as pericarp, which is fused with the seed here. Okay, then you can notice this endosperm, this is the endosperm region. 180th, the Indian rhinoceros is a natural inhabitant of which one of the Indian states? Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Assam. So the Indian rhinoceros is a natural inhabitant of Assam. Okay. So fourth one is the correct option. So with this, we have completed the discussion for today's paper. Now, if you have any doubts or clarification, dear students, you can get it clarified. Okay, any doubts or clarification you want me to explain any of them, you can just let me know.